condolences to Mr. Wanderbrust and Mrs. Wanderbrust family. The Blood Moon Festival on May 24th and 25th. The lunar eclipse could be seen from Slope City, the first blood moon since 1971. The city celebrated it with a festival held in Park Square. Mayor Jones addressed the 100-strong crowd shortly after the eclipse, saying that to move forward, we must look up. Soviet space mission. Alright, I don't think that is important, guys. Docking on the space station. Alright, that's not important. Alright, March 1975.
Pompous Compass went out of business in 75.
Pompous what?
The Compass Company. It went bankrupt that same year. Apparently there were hundreds of reports of compasses spinning uncontrollably around a certain area. Wait, you have got to be kidding me. Charles McGee was the founder and CEO?
Who?
You mean Space Blanket Charlie from Park Square?
Yup. You should go talk to him.
Alright, after decades as a number one compass manufacturer in America, Pompous Compass Pompous Compass was finally forced to close its door. That rhymes, guys. Pompous Compass. Over the past several months, an increasing number of defects have plagued the company, which, due to its lifetime money-back guarantee policy, the compass is spinning uncontrollably, guys, because of an alien invasion. Had to refund almost $1 million. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. The CEO was struggling to accept the situation. Why are the needles spinning uncontrollably? That's funny, guys. Oh, Mr. McGee had been reaching out to anti-government organizations, claiming that a larger conspiracy had caused his sudden fall from grace. Alright, there's a cover-up, guys. There's something going on. Something extraterrestrial. Slope City News also received a daily disc from Mr. McGee, allegedly containing proof for his claims. Also, Peggy may have the disc here, guys. Okay. Could not find any conclusive evidence of foul play. Well, Peggy, what do you have to say about that? Do you still have the disc? Anyway, November 1975.
This article is about a missing train station.
Train station?
The San Gallardo Express went from 13 stops to 12 that year.
What?
Why is that significant?
It isn't in itself, but when I went to check where the missing station was, all information connected to it was redacted.
Like someone was covering it up?
Possibly. Maybe you can ask around Slope City Station, see what you can find out.
Alright, Slope City Station. Missing one station, guys, overnight. Okay, this right here. According to the sources at the Slope City railway station, the San Gallardo Express line, the only line connecting Slope City to the rest of the valley, will be reduced to 12 stations beginning next month. Sources at the mayor's office list public safety. Oh, okay. I thought it just disappeared overnight. But no, it's being closed. Alright, so... public safety. Okay. Where the aliens landed their ship, guys. So it has to be close.
Alright, got it. Go see Space Blanket Charlie, talk to Mrs. Kadinsky, and snoop around the train station. What about the crystal my dad mentioned?
Let me worry about that part. I'll be here trying to figure out a plan.
Alright, I do all the legwork. You do all the paperwork, Peggy.
My dad's book. I've never quite gotten around to reading it. Peggy Wolf, the journalist. And a fan of my dad's work.
Yeah, definitely, guys. That's why she came to our house. She's not a fan of my rockets. That's not why she was there.
Hi.
Hey, Elroy.
Sorry, but I need to ask. How come you're helping me with all this? Especially after that whole disaster with my rocket.
Are you serious? Look, I'm a journalist, and I can recognize a good story when I see one. And this, my friend, is the story of a lifetime. Besides, I'm a nerd for all things archaeology, and especially the stuff your father was working on. I mean, the Hani Pentagon, a giant conspiracy involving the mayor of Slope City, the chance to find the famous Dr. DeLuna. There is no way I'm letting this go.
Do you think that my dad might really be alive?
It's possible, at least. And even if, and I'm not saying that's the case, but even if he's not, don't you want to know what happened to him?
I guess.
Definitely. According to the message, the mayor trapped my dad inside the Pentagon.
How's it going with the plan to get my dad's crystal?
Still working on it. I'll try to make one by the time you find the location of the Hani Pentagon.
So, we need to narrow down the location of the Hani Pentagon.
Yeah. Do you want to see the articles I found again?
No.
Sure. Let's
No.
go over this one more time.
No, no.
All right. Back to the grind.
Good luck.
Old newspaper articles, diplomas, and a picture of some old guy.
That's our founder, Mr. Charles Foster Hearst.
Just a regular phone. Huh, an inkjet. Interesting choice. I would have thought a laser printer would be better for an office like this.
I try not to print a lot, saving the environment and all.
Alright, so, wow. The game opens up, guys. Let's first go back home and talk to our neighbor, guys. Let's bring her the news that the Mrs. Mayor is no longer alive. So you still got a chance here, Mrs. Kadinsky. Oh, she married, guys. She's married. She's a Mrs. already, guys. She cannot go back to the mayor. Ouch.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
Hi.
Your love rival is no longer alive.
Peggy and I...
Oh, I like the sound of that. About time you met someone.
Come on, Mrs. Kandinsky, it's not like that. Anyway, we've been doing some research, and it turns out Zarya Wanderbrust died the same year my dad disappeared.
Really? 1975, right? Never made that connection.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
Well, you know I used to date Cyril Wanderbrust, who's now mayor. Until he left me for that young little thing, that Zarya. I was heartbroken. Still am, to be honest. That son of a... Anyway, Cyril was suddenly madly in love. It all happened so fast. I was sure it wasn't gonna last. But it did. And he married that girl. Took her to Vegas, the whole deal. Then, one day, I think it was 75, they were up there on top of Wanderbrust Tower. He used to take me there, you know. And if I remember right, there was a total lunar eclipse. Like tonight. And I don't know what happened, but the girl fell from the tower and died.
That's terrible.
I think that to this day, Cyril would do anything to get that girl back.
Do you think there's a connection? My dad and Mayor Wanderbrust used to work together.
I don't know. I never asked him about his work. But I do know one thing. Cyril never lets anything or anyone stand between him and what he wants.
Yeah, I think she needs to think positively, guys. Consider herself lucky. She's not the one who fell off the roof. If she became the missus, guys, she could well be the one who fell off the tower during the lunar eclipse. So she should be glad that she is still alive. Living a very normal life. And being my neighbor here.
Mrs. Kandinsky, my dad mentioned something called a gate crystal. Mayor Wanderbrust is supposed to have it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it? It's super important.
Gate crystal. That sounds like something from Cyril's expeditions. But he never really talked about his work. He always did spend a lot of time in his office, though. That's the first place I would look if I were you. I'm not sure they'll let you in, though.
Maybe they don't need to let us in.
Oh, exciting. You know, we once snuck into the marketing director's office at the airline. He had a legendary liquor cabinet from hosting all those important big shots. Our office parties could get pretty crazy, and everything closed real early back then, not like today. Anyway, I do know a little something about breaking and entering.
I didn't say we were going to break in.
Well, whatever you do, I don't judge. Just make sure you don't get caught.
From experience. Alright.
Hey, do you remember that the San Gallardo train used to have 13 stops?
To tell you the truth, I never really kept count. Besides, I prefer driving to taking the train. Why are you asking?
Well, apparently there are only 12 stops now, and I'm trying to find where that town is the train has been skipping.
I have no idea. But there's probably someone at the train station who knows. Why don't you ask there?
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks anyway.
Or we can just look up some very old transit maps. Maybe we can find some in the library.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Do I still have the broom? Yes, I do. Shall we try giving it back? Oh, let's do it, Ilya.
Thanks for the broom, Mrs. Kadinsky.
Took you long enough to give it back.
Sorry.
Now I can finally sweep up all those cobwebs. My house looks like it's Halloween in here.
Are you not going to give me back something in return? No? We just lost an item, Ilya. We lost a broom. Alright, so now... Now that it's done, let's go somewhere else. To the town square. A lively place. Is that a concert going on there? A concert stage? A busy crowd.
I love the colors.
Very cosmic looking.
She seems pretty talented. Hi.
Hi there. Happy Blood Moon Day.
Happy Blood Moon Day to you too. So, what are you painting?
The blood moon. You know, it's not just about the moon looking a little red. I want to capture the emotion, mystery, and the power of the spectacle we're going to experience tonight. You know, a lot of people believe that lunar eclipses are a sign of big changes coming.
Is that what you believe?
Well, if you think about it, for a few minutes, the Earth, we, will be positioned directly between the moon, which, as you know, has great influence over all sorts of things like tides, sleep patterns.
Werewolves?
No, but seriously, we'll be directly between the moon and the sun, which is basically the main source of energy for all life on this planet. The moon, yin, and the sun, yang, and us, directly in the middle. People back in the day believed all sorts of things about the eclipse, like a jaguar eating the moon, a demon drinking an elixir of immortality. Me, I think there's definitely some kind of power there. We may never fully understand it, but it has an effect, you know.
Don't get me wrong, but I like to stick with science instead of superstition.
And that's perfectly fine. To each their own, right?
Right. I like your pictures, though.
Thanks.
What do you make of the festival?
Well, I flew in especially for this.
So you're not from around here?
No, I like to travel with the eclipses. Southern Lights and Northern Lights. I was just in Norway last month, but this event might just be my favorite. Slope City is a pretty charming little town too. Well, at least it used to be.
Ah, so you've been here before.
Yeah, actually came here for the festival in '75. That was
How old
one
are you?
heck of a blood moon, let me tell you.
How old are you? You look pretty young from this angle here. I think she's a little bit older, guys. That's about 1975.
There was another blood moon here in '75.
Yeah, I was actually here to see it. I think I was probably about your age then. It was a great festival, and people from all over were here. We went really hard with all the partying too. I actually met my husband here. Well, ex-husband. He turned out to be a total bore after a few years. Anyway, that was my first proper adult blood moon. Loved it. Although, I heard someone had an accident that day. Died, I think. And come to think of it, looking at the town now makes me realize how different it is.
Yeah, Slope City hasn't exactly thrived since '75.
It's sad, yeah. But think about it. A big change came to this town at the same time as the blood moon. Coincidence? I think not.
So another change is coming tonight.
I get why eclipses are cool. They're rare and interesting to look at. But it feels like people are reading far too much into it.
Well, when was the last time you saw a total lunar eclipse?
Maybe 10, 11 years ago? And another one when I was 5, I think.
What are you now? 20-something? So, 11 years ago, you were still a kid. But now that you're older and more aware of the world around you, maybe you'll get it. Compare the world before and after the blood moon, and see if you can notice any significant differences. You know, they say the one tonight's gonna be special.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be longer.
And much more powerful.
Are they not all the same? There are weak ones and there are powerful ones? Alright, the power levels are not the same, guys. The meters sway back and forth.
Do you know Mr. McGee over there?
Well, we share the square, and he gave me a pamphlet. But other than that, not really. I kind of feel sorry for him. He really believes all these conspiracy theories. Must be a hard life, being afraid all the time like that.
Yeah, you know he used to be CEO of a successful company.
Oh.
No shit. Wow. Well, that's why I don't do any of that corporation bull. Far less stress that way.
He is still the CEO now, CEO of his own store here, guys.
See ya!
Bye.
That's an impressive collection of crayons.
Charlie! With his space blanket business here.
I can't believe this guy used to be CEO of Pompous Compass. I wonder what happened to him.
Pompous Compass! Poor guy. It's not his fault that all the compasses they were malfunctioning at the same time. They're due to a very spatial phenomenon, guys. Poor guy. Forced out of business by the aliens. Hello, kids from Roseburg, Oregon. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
How to protect yourself from chemtrails. Materials for mind control shielding. Stop vaccinating your kids now.
Ouch.
Space blankets are made out of a special material that astronauts use to keep out heat and radiation.
So he totally changed. After that, the whole compass business, guys. He's our changed man. He believed in the aliens. He believed in the unknowns.
Join the fight against mind control?
Alright, can we buy one, guys? I just want to help him out. Poor guy. Let's buy one.
Space blankets are made out of a special material that astronauts use to keep out heat and radiation.
I'm sure it will be useful for us, guys.
Hey, don't touch those.
I'm buying one. I'm paying money. I'm paying you money.
I can't believe this guy used to be
Alright. Do you not want me to be your customer here? Your first customer of the day.
Hello, my name
Have
is...
you found it?
Found what?
My shield hat. Ah!
Your foil
make it
hat?
Stop.
Your shield hat, is it made of foil?
What's this hat you're talking about?
It insulates the brain from electromagnetic and telepathic impingement.
You mean a tinfoil hat?
Don't be ridiculous. It is made out of 3 millimeter thick aluminum of the highest purity. I must get it back.
Couldn't you make one out of those space blankets over there?
Wrong material.
All right then, did you see who took your hat?
Little monsters in armor. They had shields and weapons.
That sounds like Terry Clark's gang. I know where to find them. If I get your hat back, will you answer some questions for me?
Whatever you need.
All right, I guess I'm getting this man's hat back.
I need
Terry
one
Clark and her gang usually
space
hang
blanket.
around the basketball court. I should check there first.
Oh, bullies, guys. I need one of the space blanket here. Okay, I need to talk with Charlie more, guys.
Make what stop? What are you talking about?
Mind control signals. They're everywhere. Can't you feel them? Oh, they're everywhere.
How much for a space blanket?
Can't think. Need my hat.
In emergency, guys.
Can you tell me about Pompous Compass?
Can't think. Need my hat.
Oh, I think we need to get his hat as soon as possible
I'll
here.
be back. Every time we came here, my
make it
dad would let me
stop.
throw a coin into the fountain for good luck. No coins in there today, though.
It's been cleaned out completely. The theater.
The Theater of Dreams.
Is it the back door, guys? Oh, it's open. The back door is open.
The Theater of Dreams.
Slips. Oh, no, I don't want to go back here. But, well, since this is such an emergency, let's head to the basketball court already. Let's get his tinfoil hat back. What the heck is this?
Such a shame what happened to Stanton Park. This used to be such a great place. I remember my dad and I coming here every day when I was a kid. I could barely reach the basket with the ball, but it was the thing we did together. And I loved that.
Queen Terry! Maybe this is a local theater group. Rehearsing for their play. I don't know. Something like that.
That little brat has Charlie's hat.
And that little brat is a girl. Queen Terry.
Hey there, Terry.
Halt! You will address the queen with the proper horrific.
Do you mean honorific?
That's what I said. Horrific.
Ah, forget it. All right. Hello, Your Majesty.
Oh, hi, Ginger. Has anyone ever told you that you look like strawberry shortcake?
Ha ha, very funny. So, you're a queen, huh? Queen of what?
I am Terry Clark, the Magnificent, Queen of Slope City, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, and Banisher of Redheads. Tell me, is it true that gingers have no soul?
They have a freckle for every soul they stole.
So, you're a queen, huh? Queen of what?
I am am Terry Clark.
Oh, wait.
And tell me, they have a
Nice hat you've got there. Doesn't it belong to Charles McGee?
It's mine now. Spoils of war.
A queen needs a crown.
Soils of war.
Come on, Charlie needs the hat back.
These kids need to be taught a lesson here. Yeah. Your
Terry?
mothers.
Your mom won't be happy when I tell her about this.
I am the queen. Your empty threats do not scare me.
You will bow before the queen, commoner.
Yes, bow, Commander. Besides, she would never believe you. She's so clueless.
Almost as clueless as you.
Wait, what is that movie again? Oh, the book. What is Lord of the Flies? I think they are a fan of the book or the movie. They have just watched it and now they want to recreate the scene here on the basketball court. Lord of the Flies.
I have this bucket. Could you use this as a crown?
You call that a crown? A queen must have a golden crown.
How dare you insult Her Majesty with this bucket?
Bucket.
Oh.
I'll have to make this bucket look more like a crown somehow.
Okay, pink it gold. So the bucket.
Later.
She has no taste, guys. If she prefers a bucket with a hole in it, guys. So we need to paint it gold. Oh, I found a way to paint it gold. Well, we have just talked with an artist earlier, like a few minutes ago. That is a good start.
Such a shame. The mayor really let this place fall apart. My dad would hate to see the shape the court's in now.
Terry Clark needs to be tipped over. You're right. They are so annoying. I need to borrow some golden paints.
Hi.
What's up?
Well, maybe I can just look at the paint colors, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
She has an abundance of paint tubes here.
That's an impressive collection of crayons.
Crayons, they are not paints. Okay, no golden color here then. Okay, we'll need to find another way. Any golden foil? So there is a entrance to the theater. Can we try this out?
I can't
Backstage.
just waltz into the theater without a good reason. I don't know anybody there.
We don't have a reason. Alright, later then. Alright, next we go to the train station. One of the 12 still standing. This one did not disappear. Nerdy lady.
This lady looks like she's going on a trip. Hi there.
Oh, hi. Are you going to Draketown for the symposium as well?
What symposium?
The Geographical Symposium, of course. I'm writing an article about it for the Slope City Journal.
Pavlina, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Slope City Journal, huh? Do you know Peggy Wolf?
Oh, yes. Very ambitious, that girl. I like her energy. Good writing skills, too. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, sort of.
Uh-huh. Well, she's a keeper, that one.
Okay. If you say so.
If you're going to the symposium, you must know a lot about this region?
You could say that. What I don't know, I can look up in this book. San Gallardo, Chronicle of Settlements, published in 1974. Very few copies exist, you know. I found it in my mother's things after she passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear.
No, don't worry. It was a few years ago, but thanks.
Any chance I could borrow that book of yours?
No, sorry. This was my late mother's, and it means the world to me. but I'm happy to use it to help you if you want.
Alright then. I'll be back if possible.
Do you know anything about a train station that used to be part of the express line?
I'm afraid I know nothing about train stations, but if you give me an old place name, I can look it up for you in this book.
Yeah, we don't even have a name of the station, guys. I think that's what we need to find out first. Then we can come back here and ask her about this.
See you later. Looks like this bus is going to Draketown.
Do not leave your baggage unattended. For security reasons, unattended baggage will be removed and destroyed. Using our patented high-pressure implosion system.
Unattended
Ma'am?
baggage detected. Danger, danger, bag must be destroyed.
Ma'am?
Exterminate,
Ma'am?
exterminate, exterminate.
Wake up! Wake up! Wow!
Whoa!
You just lost your bag, ma'am. Was that your bag? Hey, old lady, hello.
I better not bother her.
Pile of dust.
If I put a bag on the floor here and leave,
I'm
the
sure.
security bot will probably destroy it.
Oh, I'm sure that didn't happen, guys. That was only a sound file. The explosion sound bit that the robot plays when he picked up a luggage or a suspicious bag.
Unattended baggage, reduced to a pile of dust.
Right.
Unattended baggage will be destroyed.
I've always wondered if they actually follow through.
They actually do. Okay, so there's no reason for us to do so right now, right? Even though we do have a bag. What is the point of giving the robot a bag right now? I don't know.
They keep an actual security bot in there.
Maybe lure the robot out when it destroys the bag, and then we can go inside the office. Is there a reason to go inside the office? Not right now. To the tracks. Whoa. Spray? Is that golden paint? That could be golden paint, this spray can.
A golden color spray.
Wow. Someone use it on that graffiti, guys. That looks golden. Okay, let's just try it out right now. Does it still have paint inside?
A golden color spray.
Does it work? There we go.
There. This takes care of the color of the crown. Now all I need to fix is the shape.
Alright, so there's a hole. Does it matter though, or not?
A fancy gold bucket.
With a hole in it, guys. A designer's bucket.
This poor guy's been coming here every day for years. He never gets on a train, though. I don't want to bother him.
Alright, let's leave him be, guys, in peace.
This speaker is part of the train station's PA system.
Conductor.
These conductor uniforms are pretty elegant. Hello.
Welcome to Slope City Station.
Where is this train going?
There's only one line in this valley, the San Gallardo Express. 12 stops between Slope City and Cactus Falls. We stop at every station.
Except the missing one. The missing 13.
Can you tell me anything about a 13th train station?
13th train station? Where did you hear that?
A newspaper. From 1975. My dad disappeared that same year, and I'm trying to see if there's a connection.
That must be a mistake. This train only has 12 stops.
But why would the article lie? I just learned that my dad may still be alive after 18 years. All I want is a location. Were you working here back in 1975?
I was.
Then you have to remember the name of that station.
I'm terribly sorry, but I guess I forgot it.
Please, it's really important.
I'm sorry. I just can't tell you what you want to know. My brother Carlton is in charge of all the back office work, you know. Oh, why don't you go inside and ask him? Oh, I wish there was something I could do.
Alright, so there's a reason now to go inside the back office, guys. There's a reason.
I'll be back.
Thank you for using the Slope City Express.
And we do have a bag in our inventory. Enter the train without a ticket. The robot is going to come out and get me, guys.
I'm not ready to hop on just yet.
Not without a ticket. Alright.
Hey, kid. Come over here for a second. I think I might be able to help you out.
You, out of all people. You know anything about the missing station?
This poor guy's been coming here every day for years. He never gets on a train, though.
My favorite game? Which category, though? Which genre? Adventure games? Casual adventure games? Role-playing games? Other action-adventure games? Please name a genre first, Sharon. Sharon Lean.
Hi. You said you could help me.
I heard you talking to Wilson about 1975. A lot of things happened that year. Big and painful things.
Yeah?
Were you here back in 1975 on the same platform?
My name's Elroy. What's yours?
I'm Stanley. Stanley Rosebud. People call me Stan. I used to be the electrician at Wanderbrust Tower until 1975.
So, what else happened in 1975?
Well, there was the accident at my work. Some kind of electrical malfunction. Mrs. Zaria, the boss's wife, she fell off the tower and died. May 24th, 1975. I remember there was a blood moon that night, and everyone was trying to find a good spot to watch it. Mr. Wanderbrust and Mrs. Zaria had the tower rooftop all to themselves. Oh, what a terrible tragedy. Everybody blamed me, of course, the electrician. But I clearly remember doing maintenance rounds that morning, and everything checked out all right. At least I thought it did. I never had a chance to go back and check my logs again.
So you became the scapegoat.
So, how long have you been living like this?
Well, after the accident back in 75, I got fired for negligence. And they made pretty damn sure that no one else would hire me either. I blamed myself, of course. And the bottle was the only thing keeping me from going insane. I got really depressed and fell into a hole I couldn't dig myself out of. Nowadays, you get all these people saying, take this pill, or meditate, see you shrink, but back then you just kind of sat there, fading away, rotting, really.
Well, sorry to hear, but
Did you happen to know my dad, Diego de Luna? I think he worked with Mayor Wanderbrust.
Wait, you're Dr. Diego's kid? I knew you looked strangely familiar. He used to bring you around all the time. The only kid for miles with fiery red hair. Must be from your mother's side, I guess.
I guess so. I never knew my mother.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that, but your dad, oh, what a guy. We used to talk about poetry a lot.
My dad liked poetry?
Oh, yeah. The Romantics in particular. Deep in the shady sadness of a vale. Far sunken from the healthy breath of morn. Far from the fiery noon and eve's one star.
Sat gray-haired Saturn, quiet as a stone. John Keats.
A fellow John Keats admirer, I see.
Not really, but I read Dan Simmons' sci-fi novel Hyperion, and I always do my research.
Science fiction. Two words I never thought went well together. So, what's your dad up to these days?
He disappeared in 1975. Presumed dead. But I know he's alive, and I'm going to find him.
Oh, good for you.
This may sound weird, but do you know anything about a 13th train station on this line?
No, not really. Why?
The newspaper said that this train line went from 13 stations to 12 in 1975, the same year my dad disappeared. I know my dad and Mayor Wanderbrust were doing archaeological expeditions together. I thought maybe this could be connected somehow.
I don't know about a station, but I do remember one name being said over and over around the tower back then.
What name?
Los Santos.
Los Santos?
Yeah. We were shipping a lot of supplies there back then. I always wondered what was going on there. Sounded important. All I know is that it's somewhere in San Gallardo.
It may be worth a shot. Thanks a lot.
Could that be the name of the missing station, guys? It's
no
not.
place called Los Santos here.
Yeah.
I need a more detailed map, or another source of geographical information.
The girl outside. But at least I think we need to write the name down here before we forget what the name is.
What was it like working for Mayor Wanderbrust?
Well, he wasn't mayor back then. I started working for his father, Mr. Allister, in '65. Now there was a noble man, Wanderbrust Sr. It was a big break for me, getting that job. Used to do work all over town as an electrician, but Wanderbrust Tower, now that was the real deal. Mr. Cyril was the director of operations at first, but took over as CEO in 1974, after his father passed. You know, we didn't always see eye to eye, and he wasn't quite the man his father was, but I never had any real beef with him until that day. Breaks my heart the way things played out.
I gotta go. Bye.
Good luck finding your dad. He was the most resourceful person I ever knew. I'm sure he's all right.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck to you too. Wish I can help you out here. He is a wealth of information, guys. Name is Stan. I'll remember you, Stan. Poor guy. Got blamed for the mayor's wife's death, guys. So now there's a reason to go inside the office. Alright, but first we talk to Carlton here.
Time waits for no one, does it?
You got banned from the channel once before? I don't remember that, Ilya. What did you do? I'm thankful to have Ray here as a moderator, and he is doing an amazing job. He does what he does for a reason, and I'm so glad that he is here. He does have a wrench! A very powerful tool, yes, you are right, Sharon.
Guy in there might know something about the 13th station.
I don't think he knows.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Fancy bag security system you got there.
Top of the line Greystone 5000. It's never failed once.
But aren't you worried about false positives?
Like what?
Like innocent people getting their bags destroyed while using the bathroom?
Oh, we take security very seriously. At Slope City Station, we don't wait, we detonate.
But there has never been a bomb attack in Slope City. Ever.
Exactly. Why do you think that is? People like us, behind the scenes, making the world a safer place. You're welcome.
Okay. I wonder if you could help me with something.
Go on, I don't have all day.
All right. So, I heard that the San Gallardo Express used to have 13 stops.
The San Gallardo Express is a 12-stop line. Always was, and always will be.
But the article said...
Now move on. You're holding up the line.
Line? What line? There's nobody here.
He closes shop.
Great.
Wow.
Hello? Where did you go? That's strange. He must be hiding something.
Oh, not out in the open, huh?
The guy in there might know something about the 13th station.
Maybe he somehow use a portal, guys. He transported to this side of the station. So we have to go inside the security office,
They
guys.
keep an actual security bot in there.
So let's try putting a bag out here in the open. Then we sneak right into the office. Okay, let's get ready, guys. Let's get ready. I think we need to wait for a few seconds here.
A fake Armandi purse.
It's fake. The robot can tell it's fake. So that's why he's not interested in the fake bag. He knows it is a fake. It's not worth the money or worth the effort to come out and grab the bag and play the fake explosion sound bit. He knows it is a fake. I think we need to wait here for a second, guys. I don't know. You got banned from the channel when you won't stop giving hints, spoilers. I don't think that is called a ban. That is called a temporary silence. Or just a detention? I don't know. That is not a ban. A ban is a totally different thing. Ilya. Alright, not working here though.
A fake Armandi purse.
I cannot grab your bag. Maybe I need to play something inside the bag. Okay, play something inside the bag here. Something that that will increase the price? I don't know. Oh! Pencils? I don't need the pencils. That's not heavy enough. Match the other hose.
I don't think this will work.
The pencils worked. Wonder Shake.
I'll save this in case I get hungry.
Unattended baggage will
There we
be
go.
destroyed.
I've always wondered if they actually follow through.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm right here. Right by the door. Hello? Mr. Robot. It needs another item.
I don't want to set that on fire. Mrs. Kandinsky's matches. I'm sure she has plenty at home.
Alright, I don't want to leave other things in here.
The canister is pretty useful for transporting fuel, but not much else.
Alright, I'm not giving up the other items. Oh, there we go!
Unattended baggage
It's my
detected.
chance. It's my chance.
Danger!
Go,
Human approach!
What the heck? Human approach? What?
That's the security bot's, office.
Human
There's nothing I
approach?
need in there.
We're not going inside there. Human approach? What do you mean? Human approach?
I can't believe the city is paying Greystone Robotics for these security bots.
That's not my bag, robot. That's not mine.
Is this your baggage?
No. No. Yes. No.
No. I have no idea whose bag this is.
Bag owner unknown. Danger! Danger! Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Are we going to lose a fake Armani bag? Oh, what is that? A diamond is inside the bag? Inside the fake Armani bag? What the heck?
I knew it! Expose graphite to high enough pressure and temperature, and you get a diamond.
Oh, graphite pencils. So there is a reason why we need to put the pencils
An
in.
actual diamond, forged in the belly of a security bot.
I totally forgot about these guys. Graphite and diamonds. Who would have thought there is a thing here in this game? So, I guess Carlton is the guy that we need to talk to. But he is refusing to talk right now. Let's bang on the window
Guy in there
again.
might know something about the 13th station.
Alright, you know what we can do? Let's go talk to the reporter here. Peggy's colleague.
Hi there.
Hi again.
I need information on Los Santos. Los Santos sounds like the company name, guys. Right? Los Santos? Something like that? Los Santos?
Could you look up the name Los Santos in that book of yours?
Certainly. Oh, goody, I always like a good puzzle. Let's see. Lacrimosa, Lexington, Los Alamos. Oh, there it is. Los Santos, a small town with a population of 12.
Does it say where it is?
It says the closest towns are Caesarville and Draketown.
Caesarville and Draketown. I remember those from the map. Thank you so much. You've helped me a lot.
You're welcome. Just out of curiosity, may I ask what it is you're looking for?
I'm gonna find my dad.
Oh, how exciting. Good luck with that.
Thank you. So, if Los Santos was part of the San Gallardo Express line, the 13th station has to be somewhere between these two.
Oh.
So, the missing train station should be somewhere inside this
There's
circle.
a big gap in the middle, guys. It's a huge distance without a station there. So I say somewhere in the middle? Right there. Actually, the line touches that spot here. We wrote that down already. So it's gotta be there, guys. Right here. Need to cross the line.
This is still too much ground to cover. I need to narrow it down a bit more. I should go talk to Space Blanket Charlie. Maybe he can help.
Alright then. Need to get his hat back. The diamond does go with the cutter. Yes, you're right, Ilya, yes. But we have to go back home first for that. Hello, children! Hey, kids. You guys are kids. Stop pretending to be adults.
I have this bucket. Could you use this as a crown?
It's gold.
You call that a crown? A queen must have a golden crown.
Where did the
How
cut it?
dare you insult Her Majesty with this bucket?
Bucket.
I'll have to make this bucket look more like a crown somehow.
I guess we are using the diamond cutter then. It is now time. That queen has standards. He doesn't wear a bucket with a hole in it.
An actual diamond, forged in the belly of a security bot.
Alright, so it works now, right? Cut the golden bucket.
You know what? This could actually
Right.
work. Let's see. Cutting, circular, zigzag pattern. There, that should do it. Fingers crossed. perfectly
Wow.
usable bucket transformed into a useless fake crown.
That looks better than expected, guys. Look at that. It does look like a genuine crown.
A perfectly usable bucket transformed into a...
Impressive. Impressive diamond cutter. A diamond cutter not only cut glass, everyone. It cuts metal too. Thick metals. Also cut wood. Anything you can think of. Can also cut your steak, cut meat, cut your fish, whatever. cut your fish into fillet too. The all-purpose glass cutter 2000. The bucket crown. Alright, there you go. The self-proclaimed queen.
Here you go. Fashioned from the finest steel the Seven Kingdoms have to offer.
Let me see. Yes, it looks adequate.
Very
Adequate.
antiquate.
The court approves.
Okay. Now give me the hat.
Your Majesty.
What?
Give me the hat, Your Majesty.
Will you give me the hat, please, Your Divine Majesty?
Here you go, Ginger.
My name is Elroy.
Her head is too small.
Ginger Elroy with the tin foil hat. Watch out for the mind control rays, Elroy.
Your attacks don't bother me. They have no effect on me. Goodbye. They think they are so relevant, guys. Alright, I got your head back, Charlie.
Is this the hat you're missing?
You found it! Oh, finally I can think straight again. My thoughts are my own. Thank you. Now, how can I help you?
One space blanket, please, for free.
How much for a space blanket?
Oh, just take one. I can't charge you after what you did for me. And you look like you need it anyway.
I do.
Are you sure? Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you for getting my shield hat back.
I'm sensing the rays attacking my brain. Slowly eating it away, all the brain cells.
Can you tell me about Pompous Compass?
Well, I started the company right out of college. Magnetism always fascinated me. And there's something romantic about compasses, about pointing the way for people. Anyway, the company grew and everybody loved our product for the better part of a decade. Until 1975.
What happened in 1975?
We started getting all these complaints about compasses spinning uncontrollably, pointing in weird directions. I couldn't believe it. Up to that point, our product had constantly ranked #1 in magazine tests. You can see it for yourself. Here, take one of the allegedly defunct ones.
Oh, you still have one, huh? Thank you. Like compass.
It seems to be working just fine here.
Exactly. Oh, you can keep this one. I have plenty. Our lifetime guarantee meant we had to keep replacing them for free. But they kept coming back. So we eventually went bankrupt. But that was okay, because that was how I finally found out about the mind control waves. I decided to devote my life to exposing them. And I have the proof right here.
You do? What kind of proof?
Mind control waves?
Yes, and I finally figured it out. The government, possibly in collusion with extraterrestrial forces, is using electromagnetic radiation to control our thoughts, keep us docile. And I found proof of the source.
What is that proof?
You said you had proof.
All meticulously documented and saved in digital format. I made multiple copies and sent them around the country, including all major news outlets. Of course, none of them have gotten back to me. They're all controlled from the top, you see. But here, you should take one as well.
The bearer of gifts.
Thanks. What's on it?
Carefully documented locations of all the compass malfunctions.
Oh.
They all point to the source.
I'll be back. Maybe Sierra can help me decode whatever's on here.
That's very useful, guys. Very useful. Can narrow down the location now. So let's head back to the Sub-City news. Alright, so far, very good game, guys. Unfortunately, I have to end the game here, and the stream here today. Yeah, I'll be back playing this game again at a later time. So let's save the game. Asylum is going to be coming very soon on the night stream, guys. I want to do it already, maybe even tomorrow night. A 1-hour stream on Asylum at night. So everyone, enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll be back on a night stream. Thank you all for dropping by, all the viewers of the channel, thank you very much. All the sponsors of the channel, thank you very much for your support. I'll see everyone next time. Have a good day, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game.